Good day, everyone. BluePontum introduce you again to the second edition of our AI Snapshot. This week, we would like to bring you with some exciting news regarding the AI development in the EU, in the US, and of course, there's the ongoing Winter Olympics in Beijing, China. We would learn something from that. So let's tune in with me. I'm Long Pham, and this is a separate effort from my day job at UCC, and I am here with you on my personal capacity that I wanted you to have the most updated AI news that would be useful for you. So let's tune in. I have been with the AI for EU for the past 3 years, and as many of you know that the AI for EU projects have completed by the end of last year, but the AI for EU on-demand platform is still there. It's AI for Europe.eu. The platform is very much functionable. It is an effort of the whole European AI ecosystems actually sharing the resources, data, and also algorithm, and of course expertise, where we would bring in all different EU initiatives together utilizing the AI on-demand platform. We have built a number of AI resources over the past 3 years. We also have a number of solutions that was developed by our contenders for the open course that we ran in the last year of the projects. And then we also have a number of research on different dimensions of AIs that you might find it very useful and intriguing, and also opportunity for you to continue the work with us. You can register using the EU login actually, and then you can utilize all different aspects that we have built there from the community, where you can introduce who you are in AI, and then you also can utilize the AI resources, the observatories that we have a number of articles and analysis there for you to kind of having a landscape of where it is in terms of AI ethics and impacts on the society, as well as other aspects that we are working on. So the European Commission just published a new study monitoring data flows in Europe. It is actually a study mapping and estimating the volumes of data flowing to main cloud infrastructures across the 27 member states, and also countries like Iceland, Norway, Switzerland, and the UK. An overview of volume, types of cloud data flows and inflows and outflows per economic sectors, location, size of enterprises, and types of cloud services are available in that report. And policymakers or business leaders can use it as a point of reference to support the decision making towards the future trade agreement, for example, or industrial decision, and of course the investment in cloud. Within this report, it recorded that in 2020, the largest data flowed came from the health sectors, and Germany registered as the largest volume of data inflow. The report also estimated that by 2030, the flow of data stemming from the European enterprises will be 15 times higher than the number recorded in 2020. On another development exciting for Europe, which is the Hector Foundation gave 100 million in support for the establishment of the Alice Institute. It received the donation from the Hector Foundation, and the institute is supposed to be located in Tübingen, Germany. And we do hope that the institute will be a key additional establishment to the European AI ecosystem. And together we would drive the pioneering research in AI, train AI experts for the EU, and of course we would like to join the efforts together with other institutions as well as initiative as well. ALICE is a European Laboratory for Learning and Intelligence Systems, and it is an European AI network of excellence, and it invests in developing the existing talent but also attracting new talent and then building a network of outstanding European innovation ecosystems. California is proposing the regulation of AI through the data privacy, and that is where the EU GDPR is being used as a reference in regulating AI through their own law proposal. Because right now there's no national data privacy law in the US, and California is actually that have the proposal for the California Privacy Rights Act, and it is calling for public contribution for the implementation of the act, which is actually also called Proposition 24. And it is supposed to have additional law that will take effect in 2023. GDPR's automated decision-making was actually used in the new proposed law, and a number of areas within that is actually under questions. Researchers and students from Stanford actually having a number of suggestions for those adoption and then the scope of those automated decision-making in the draft law. And then they also pointed out that the focus must be on the area of the scope of those ACM, the transparencies and explainability of the model, and then also the rights to delete the personal data in the machine learning models that use in those different applications. According to the technology review, it reported that an Israeli company say it is developing a systems that can recognize the face from DNA. Purpose is actually to be devising a solution for that sort of situation by DNA to create a model, a face, and then that can run through the facial recognition system. Many of the experts are saying that the field regards as the scientifically unattainable at the moment. The marketing material suggests that the company is focused on the government law enforcement application for the new technologies. Science that would be needed to support such a system doesn't exist as yet. However, experts say that the product would exacerbate the ethical, the privacies, and also the bias problems that have caused by the facial recognition application over the past years. According to the Global Times, Chinese tech giants served the Beijing Winter Olympics with 3Ds and AI technologies, and they are playing important roles in the Take Back Beijing Winter Olympic Games, as you probably know, or manipulate from that. Different applications are applied in the training preparation for the venue construction. Technologies can be used also in clean energy, and AI and 5G have been widely adopted. Baidu, one of those tech giants, said through the quantitative analysis of 3D and AI technologies, a series of motion data as precise sliding speed, flying height, landing distance, rotation angles can be superimposed with the original pictures in the sport competed at the Winter Olympics. So that would actually conclude our AI snapshot for this week. And if you would like me to dive in any of the topic for the coming edition, I would like you to have comment on our YouTube channels. And if you have a particular guest that you would like me to start talking to, you are very welcome to suggest as well. So thank you for being with us and have a wonderful working week. Thank you.